Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam ata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, notanu haTorah.
Services and Yom Kippur and things that we think are part of the English language, and they come back from the Bible. It's very poignant, this one, and it's called A Prayer of Moses, the Man of God. You'll find it in the JPSA on page 1216. 1216. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher בחרתם ביים טובים, ורצה בדבריהם הנאמרים באמת. ברוך אתה אדוני, הבוחר בתורה, ובמשה עבדו, ובישראל עמו, ובנביאי האמת בצדק. A prayer of Moses, the man of God. O Lord, you have been our refuge in every generation. Before the mountains came into being, before you brought forth the earth and the world, from eternity to eternity, you are God. You return man to dust. You decreed, return, you mortals. For in your sight 1,000 years are like yesterday that has passed, like a wash of the night. You engulf men in sleep. At daybreak, they are like grass that renews itself. At daybreak, it flourishes anew. By dusk, it withers and dries up. So we are consumed by your anger, terror-struck by your fury. You have set our iniquities before you, our hidden sins in the light of your face. All our days pass away in your wrath. We spend our years like a sigh. The span of our life is 70 years, or, given the strength, 80 or longer. But the best of them are trouble and sorrow. They pass by speedily, and we are in darkness. Who can know your furious anger? Your wrath matches the fear of you. Teach us to count our days rightly, that we may obtain a wise heart. Turn now, O Lord, how long? Show mercy to your servants. Satisfy us at daybreak with your steadfast love, that we may sing for joy all our days. Give us joy for as long as you have afflicted us, for the years we have suffered misfortune. Let your deeds be seen by your servants, your glory by their children. May the favor of the Lord our God be upon us. Let the work of our hands prosper. O prosper the work of our hands. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol ha'olamim, sadik b'chol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman ha'omer v'oseh, ha'medaber u'mekayem, shekol devarav emet b'tzedek, al ha'torah, v'al ha'avodah, v'al ha'nevi'im, ועל יום השבת הזה, שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, לקיים השבת.
And let's stand. 484. We have a reader for the prayer for the royal family and our leaders. Good morning.
Eternal God, who stood in and embraces the universe, may we ask your blessing for our Sovereign Lady Queen Elizabeth and all the royal family, for those who govern our country and all who influence the quality of its national life. Make them conscious of their responsibility and teach them to exercise it in accordance with your will. May we all help to fashion in this country a society that excels in freedom and justice, tolerance and compassion, so that may be a force for righteousness and peace in the life of humanity.
Prayer for the welfare of our community. Maria.
I haven't got my specs.
Come on. Thank you.
Sorry.
Eternal God, as you blessed our ancestors in generations past, bless now this congregation, its leaders and its members, and all who enter this synagogue to meet, to study and to pray. Comfort the sorrowing hearts among us and heal those in anxiety or pain. May we all find here community and friendship, renewal of purpose and hope, a deeper understanding of our heritage, and a sense of your abiding presence. Bless all congregations of the House of Israel throughout the world. Let those who live under oppressive rule soon be freed. And may we all unite to witness to your truth and do your will.
We hope that Mike Solomon manages to keep things steady in terms of his illness. And would anyone like to mention a member or a friend?
My sister-in-law, who's in hospital at the moment, she's 93, but she's struggling to survive. And we, it might be a couple of days. Just thinking of.
Yeah, I wish you all strength and peace and comfort. Anybody else? And the prayer for Israel.
Eternal God, our rock and redeemer, grant blessing to the state of Israel, created to fulfill an age-old dream and to be a haven for the oppressed. Inspire its leaders and citizens with faithfulness to the aims of its founders, to develop the land for the benefit of all its inhabitants, and to implement the prophetic ideals of liberty and justice. May they live in harmony with one another and in peace with their neighbours, and cause to come true once more the ancient vision that out of Zion shall go forth Torah and the word of God from Jerusalem.
God's teaching is perfect. God's word is unfailing. God's precepts are right. God's commandments are clear. God's doctrine is pure. God's guidance is true. All the good doctrine has been given you. Do not forsake it. It is a tree of life to those who hold it fast, and all who cling to it find happiness. Its ways are ways of pleasantness, and all its paths are Israel are at it again, complaining about food, the monotony, the lack of taste. The manna is sufficient for basic nutrition, human survival in harsh circumstances, but that's not sufficient. People are so stuck in the past and in the present, they can't think about a better future. They can't imagine that a better future demands sacrifices and a sense of gratitude focused towards the gift of potential freedom, rather than mere self-satisfaction for a sense and belonging together. Now, in the wilderness, seemingly vanished. So food satisfies the basics for physical survival and survival. And there exists, and this exists in the realm of memory. The Seder meal is the example par excellence of a conscious effort to instill and retain communal memory. A sense of belonging, purpose, is allied with survival. This can work for the actual participants in a home celebration or a larger setting. Our individual journeys and crises are mitigated by shared about meaning and time and taste and connection in the present and the past. And I can't remember if I told this brief story, but in Lodz, or Łódź, if you will, in January, I went to a restaurant, well, almost every evening, called Anatevka. And in Poland, it's